most hated individual on the entire internet at the moment, in the media space, in the streaming space, in the content creating space, is being sentenced for 29 years in prison in Korea. And we're going to take a look at it. This is crazy.
This IRL streamer is now reportedly facing up to 29 years in prison and has just had his passport removed by the Korean police, as they're currently investigating him for a whole laundry list of felonies. And this is all after the Korean public was essentially hunting him for sport for a whole week. So it's safe to say this moron of an IRL streamer that we've been covering for a little bit over a year heavily regrets bringing his clown show to Korea. The whole reason this guy is known is he essentially goes to countries that are famous for being extremely high trust societies. So in return, they are tolerant and nice to his antics. He then tries to push the boundaries as far as he can, thinking that he'll get away with basically anything. So he plays this game of being an absolute burden to society until the police show up and suddenly he didn't do anything wrong. And if they even try to give him the slightest amount of punishment, he cries about how unfair they are towards him. We've seen him test the limits in both Japan and Israel, and both places he ended up finding out and fleeing.
Bro, like no normal individual will sit there and have be fucking carried out by two policemen in Israel and have this face. Like, this guy is an absolute menace to society. And I don't think if he get locked up, rape bozo, won't really miss ya, bitch. Smell ya later. Get the fuck out of here.
And both places he ended up
that is a guilty man.
finding out and fleeing the countries. In Japan, he was beat up multiple times and ended up spending a little bit over 3 months in jail. And in Israel, he was detained by police and followed around by them for the most of his stay, until he decided to flee before he was arrested for a longer period of time. Over the past few weeks, though, he decided to go to Korea, and this has all happened again. But the big difference between Korea and the other countries is he was way more reckless and disrespectful simply because I guess he thought he could get away with it there. Unfortunately for this,
probably just thought it seemed like he got more views and he was like, oh my god, more views, more money, I gotta do it, people love me.
Though, this was absolutely not the case, because just looking at the whole laundry list of felonies he's facing, he could actually be going away for up to 29 years.
Is the definition of fuck around to find out? Yeah.
If the judge really decides to put their foot down on him. And I'm
29 years. Guys, most of us have not even been alive for that long. Can you imagine that? Imagine that. Now I say fuck him. I don't give a shit. But like, imagine being sentenced for 29 years. Karma really snapping it back. Was it worth it? I mean, he did it for a long time, right?
I mean, hey, if they don't, he's made it extremely clear that he will just continue this behavior.
Yeah.
I just don't get it.
Like, I feel like they need to set an example. I think countries need to set an example with these people. I think Japan has to do it themselves as well. Whenever people come in as a tourist to create content and just be a menace to society, be visiting another country and only harassing citizens and causing chaos, I think the country's got to set an example and give them a harsh treatment.
I just don't get it, bro. Like, you're gonna come up to me, bro. Why are you being racist to other people in other countries? Why are you bullying people in other countries? For money, like, for clout. I've said it many times. I don't give a f. I have no morals. I'm a sociopath. I don't give a f at all. Like, period.
I feel like that with that admission itself, I think he should be locked up because of that. Like, he's saying that he has no morals, he's a sociopath, and he's gonna do this because it gives him money. I mean, why would you want to have this guy in society then?
Like, put this in your next YouTube documentary. I don't give a f.
Ooh.
Like,
ooh.
I care about nobody but my f***ing self.
So as we covered in my last couple of videos on the situation of him in Korea, a lot has happened revolving him in Korea. To give a quick and shortened list to catch you up to speed, as soon as he arrived, he immediately started disrespecting the culture, which included harassing countless women, interrupting a concert by going on stage, buying a fish and intentionally leaving it out in the sun, and then walking around all day, so it became absolutely disgusting. Then bringing it around and shoving it in people's faces on the public transportation for content. He was then throwing food and screaming inside of a 7-Eleven, and when
you know there's only kids watching this, like no normal human that is over the age of 15 like, or 16, I don't know. Like, watch this. Like, this is crazy.
An elder store clerk begged him to stop. He cursed her out, which is now one of the main things he actually got into trouble for. But the other large incident was him finding these comfort lady statues that exist for this reason, and he decided to then go in
the Statue of Peace, often shortened by Son Yusang in Korean, Shojozo in Japanese, and sometimes called the Comfort Woman statue, is a symbol of victims of sexual slavery, known emphatically as comfort women, by the Japanese military during World War II. Yeah, so basically what happened, Japan basically seized and turned Korea into like a prison. And all of the Korean women became like used as basically as women to be used sexually for the soldiers, and they were a bargaining chip for soldiers to fight so they could have sex as much as they wanted. This is very disgusting. It's insane.
Roped them and poured baby oil all over them, then undressed himself and started dancing on them. It's just a
He did what?
baby oil reason, and he decided to then go and grope them and pour baby oil all over them, then undressed himself and started dancing on them.
He did a Diddy moment? What the?
It's just a sad and pathetic attempt for attention, but little did he know he would actually indirectly create this large community in Korea to literally hunt him for sport. But his first interaction after this situation that we covered with him and the police was fairly calm.
YouTube off? Why?
신고 들어왔어. 112 신고.
I don't know.
끄라고.
Gino, go.
끄라고요.
Call somebody. I don't know English.
폰 오프.
English.
What are you doing here?
I didn't do anything. I'm in Hongdae. Didn't do anything.
Stop recording.
What? It's on black. What?
No.
I can put on my face.
No.
My face.
No.
My face?
Stop. Insulting anybody.
I never insulted anybody.
We saw that.
Saw what?
We always saw that.
Saw what?
On your YouTube.
I didn't do anything.
Yes. Yeah.
Damn, they found his YouTube? They have evidence?
Serious.
Very serious.
What is very serious?
Hey.
I can't show my face.
$5. Turn up your...
Jail. I go jail. Let's go jail. I go jail. Arrest. Cuff. Jail. I go jail.
Hear me.
This is my protection.
Hey, this is Korea.
I understand. It's on video.
You speak Korean.
No, I don't.
You speak Korea.
Go back to your country.
I can go whenever I want. I have freedom. I'm an American citizen. I have visa 90 days.
Well, that statement aged extremely poorly, as
I don't know if he's actually American, by the way. I don't think he is an American citizen. I think he's from somewhere else.
he's now had his passport taken away from him.
Can you tell me? Go.
Just go.
Just go.
Okay. That's okay.
What I do? No, you need to tell me what I do. What I do.
Yeah,
Taka.
As an American, I don't want to claim him. I don't think he's actually American. I think he's from somewhere else.
Don't yelling to people.
I never yell to nobody.
That's all.
That should have been the biggest wake-up call, that they're currently monitoring everything he's doing. But instead, his want for attention is just too great for him. He just can't resist it, so he just keeps on streaming. And this is around the time these Korean online communities start putting a bounty.
What if they send him to North Korea? You can go live stream there. Just send him over the border to North Korea and see what happens.
For finding this guy. At one point,
Korea should extradite him to North. Yes.
Reportedly raised over 10 million won, which is over 7 grand in freedom money, for whoever that could knock him out. So people essentially started showing up
Fitting
while he was out
punishment,
streaming
yes.
to tell the world where he was and to report him to the police.
Go do that stuff there. See how it goes.
Great. Hi, hello. Huh? Me? Who are you? Yo, back up. Yo, what's up? Who are you?
Whoa.
What's up? Who are you? What you want?
What are you doing?
Yo, who are you? You're on camera.
I talk to you.
Police will come.
Because
Police will come.
what are you doing? Turn off.
No.
Turn off.
No.
Turn off. What? No, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
What? This one?
This nigga's like,
Bro, you're a stalker. What do you want? No, talk.
Milk,
to my
thank
friend.
you for
Talk.
the gifted. I appreciate it.
Talk.
Guys,
No,
gifts and
talk.
W's not from
No.
Milk. I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Password for what? Facebook. We talk over here. Right here, relax. I'm right here. Chill out. Stop. I'm not talk to my Korean friend. Korean. Translate. I will give you, but translate. Hey, passport. Bro, these niggas are retarded. Why don't you take his passport? Take his ID.
한 명 더 있어. 선생님 저 친구.
Take his ID. Take his ID. My God, what is the problem? Dancer, oh my God, they're recording it. This is crazy.
So clearly, they're building a case on him as more and more of the police are becoming aware of this guy. But he was let go yet again. Unfortunately for him, all the commotion basically announced exactly where he was. So, you know, the people who were hunting him for sport knew exactly where he was, and not too long after this interaction, he was sucker punched by a random dude.
Nice.
We're gonna have a, trust me.
Yeah, we're gonna have a great night.
Go to Johnny's stream. We're gonna have a good time.
Bro, he was. Look at him.
Trust
Look
me.
at fucking
we're gonna have
Mike
a great
Tyson
night.
coming
Go to
in.
Johnny's stream.
Look at him. Look at him. Look.
We're gonna have a good time.
Bro. Dude, he was fucking coming in.
Good time.
This guy has the most unfortunate things that happen to him right before
It's
he gets
like,
knocked
it looks like GTA. It reminds me of like random GTA interaction.
out. In Japan, he was knocked out to the Mario coin sound effect, and his last words here were, "We're gonna have a great night," but then gets immediately obliterated. But hey, they then start chasing this guy.
Bring your bitch ass back here, boy. The fuck is your problem, nigga?
Bro, these two dudes are skinny bitches. What the fuck they gonna do?
It's on camera.
Suing the fuck out of you. We gotta
It's on camera.
get sued, dumbass nigga.
It's on
Bro,
camera.
their mouth is bigger than their muscles. What the hell are they gonna do in a fight here?
Get sued, bitch ass nigga. Poor ass, geek ass, bitch ass nigga. Keep walking, pussy. Keep walking, pussy ass nigga. Keep walking.
It's on camera.
Oh,
You better get your phone. Yo, give him his phone.
I'm
Give me his phone. Give me his
Damn.
phone.
Right. Okay, so to give you guys some context on why the Korean people are also upset with Gino is, one, he's Johnny's accomplice. Two, he had a viral clip where he was verbally harassing a bunch of...
They have mandatory military training in Korea as well too. Yeah, they have that in a lot of countries, but they have a mandatory in Korea. And that's why BTS, for example, had to like slow down a bit because somebody had to enter mandatory military service, which is still wild for me because BTS is like, I think it's 1% of Korea's entire income, which is nuts. But yeah,
Korean women for his own content.
he was like 1.4.
Damn, you look so mad. Emo bitch. Fuck you, bitch. You got an attitude. What's wrong with you? Why are you starting shit for?
Order 66.
You. I ain't even got no problems with you. Yeah, move along. Move along, dirty bitch. Or dirty emo bitch. Get the fuck out of here, you stank ass pussy. Your pussy look like roast beef. Stank ass sashimi pussy bitch.
Why do you think he would talk like this in New York City? Like, I bet this girl don't, maybe, I don't know, like she seems young. It's really hard because it's blurry and all of that. But like if she's a little bit older, maybe she has no fucking idea what he's saying. You think this guy would be talking smack like this in New York City? I don't think he would say shit.
Get the fuck out of here.
Just because he's in Korea.
And I point the camera at her face. And
I
she
mean,
got
say
mad.
hi. Welcome.
Dude, there she goes, the dumbass emo bitch. Something like that. Boy, you better move.
Bro, any guy would beat the fuck out of you for talking shit about emo girls, man. Like, that's just the reality of you. Gotta protect the emo girls. They're keeping their world floating.
Long, bitch. Fuck you. You stink pussy, sashimi pussy. I bet your pussy smell like fish. It stinks.
Bro, he's on the same sicking thing all the time. Oh my god.
Yeah, these guys are parasites, and they deserve everything that's
They
coming
can't even talk shit. They can't even talk smack right. They're just yapping the same two insults on repeat.
for them. But these guys weren't also expecting
Hi,
this kind of
Rob.
reaction because
Pumpkin.
that's why they go to Japan and Korea, because
Yes.
it seems like their goal is to exploit how nice the people are there.
I think I can understand that in Japan. I get it. Even Yakuza is nice to tourists in Japan. But Korea? I don't know. Maybe they're good, nice to tourists there as well. But like Korea, fucking... After I've heard all of the crazy shit that the state and police just brushes away because people have money or people are somebody, I don't think you should fuck around in Korea too much.
So you can see a clear shift in their behavior when they start to realize, oh, we're actually being hunted. Because only 2 days later, this happens to them again.
Get off your face.
이 새끼 뇌병변 장애 있나 봐.
What's up?
So the disrespectful streamer, Johnny, he then called the police on the guys who attacked him. But instead, the police interrogated, searched, and drug tested him. And unfortunately,
he should tour Finland and call them all Russians. I don't think Finns will be crazy about that. But the thing is that a lot of alcoholics in Finland, so maybe you meet on the wrong individual.
Johnny, he allegedly tested positive for THC. Here in the US, that is literally no big deal at all because it's recreational in most states. But in Korea,
no. That is illegal like most places in the world. THC is weed. Yes, it's weed. That's weed. I mean, like, it's illegal most places in the world. It's not even legal in everywhere in the US. So I don't know.
That's bad news, as they have a zero drug policy like many other Asian countries.
Yeah.
So I get that he's not bright, but you have to be a serious moron for him to essentially taunt the police for a living, but also smoke pot in a country that will throw you in prison for 5 years over it. Who in their right mind would ever do that? Like, you would think it would be in your best interest to minimize the ways they could ruin your life, but apparently not, because he doesn't care. He just wants to crash out in the most entertaining way possible for his viewers, because that's how he makes money. And to add salt to his wounds, YouTube banned him on both of his channels. So now he's banned on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube, leaving him with Rumble until they ban him over there as well. It's just baffling how dumb and naive you can act. And then to add to that, because he is really going for the Hall of Fame of morons here, he apparently deepfaked videos of himself and a popular...
This is weird. Like, this one was wild, and this is illegal in Korea.
Korean creator making out. Also,
all deepfakes and all AI imagery of somebody like that are illegal in Korea. You're not allowed to make deepfake videos in Korea. That you can be charged for that for years, actually, which is insane.
Allegedly claiming that she is his girlfriend, which is also illegal in Korea and can be penalized with up to 7 years in prison.
7 years?
For the deepfaking incident.
Holy.
On top of that, she's also suing him for this as well. Allegedly.
Nice.
So now you also have Korean state media reporting on his antics as well.
Johnny Somali came to Korea with the obvious intention of making clickbait videos to promote his provocative channel. However, the table seems to have turned as he is now...
Look at his eye. He's not happy being there anymore. He's definitely not happy being there anymore. Deserved. This should have happened in Japan, definitely. Ugly motherfucker. Somebody has sucker punched his eye really hard.
It's now being used to help Korean online streamers generate views. After videos of Koreans, including one streamer, assaulting Somali went viral, many Korean YouTubers are seeking out the American in the hopes of causing an altercation so they can either stream or even incite the scuffle.
Wait, so all streamers are making streamer events where they're looking for Somali. They're looking for him. They're trying to hunt him down, and that's their stream content now. Find this random streamer and beat him up. What the fuck?
Within South Korea, Johnny Somali is known as a golden goblin, a gamer reference to a creature whose perk is when you kill them, you get rewards and loot. While many here think that confronting Somali and exacting retribution is karma and can be seen as dispensing justice, others are questioning whether it is right for people to take matters into their own hands. On behalf of local police,
that is so fucking funny.
Yeah, because like the thing is, you really want the police to deal with this because you don't want to crash out or ruin your own life based on a moron. Like, he's not worth that. You just want the police to handle it. Obviously, definitely makes for entertaining content, but still, he's not worth ruining your life over.
Behavior. Amidst this moral debate, a new report regarding Somali has generated attention.
Punch him and views come up. That's insane.
One of his live streams, Somali...
Right, there you have this as well.
...YouTuber, claiming she is his girlfriend. However, some viewers raised questions that the look unnatural and speculated that it was created using deepfake AI. Such suspicions seem to have been justified when the original video of the female streamer had no kissing scenes. Angered viewers informed the female YouTuber to sue Somali, and supposedly she will take legal action against the American.
I just talked to the police officers, checked the news, and asked me if I was the person in Johnny's videos. They said they will move forward with the case as soon as possible. Oh, he is actually cooked.
Under South Korea's sexual violence protection law, a person who makes and/or disseminates AI and deepfake videos can face upwards of up to 7 years in prison or be—
I think that's a W. I think every country should have this. I wish my country had this as well. I think this deepfakes are very, like, I think it's a serious issue personally.
fined $36,000. With Somali now banned from leaving Korea and with charges leveled against the
What the
American,
fuck
the
is he
future of
doing?
the infamous prankster seems uncertain, and he may be thinking to himself that this time he bit off more than he could chew.
What a Hall of Fame moron. Will he go down as the dumbest streamer ever? Probably. So, with
Most
all of this
likely.
going down, what did Johnny and his viewers try to do to avoid consequences? Well, they made this plot to flee the country.
Do not fly out of fucking Seoul, okay? If you're going to leave, take a cab from your hotel, literally.
Dude, you're already on a list. Like, there's no way out.
And go somewhere out of the city to like a train area. Then take the train to either Jeju or Busan. And catch a flight out of there where nobody
Surely,
knows.
lay low, lay low. Surely catching a cab straight to like the international airport would be pretty safe. Like I can't imagine like what do you think's gonna happen there?
I don't think no way at Incheon. No one's gonna attack you at the airport. No way.
Dude, man.
No, the police will just not let you leave.
I would catch it then if you're gonna leave out of Incheon, but definitely catch a cab, bro. Don't get on the fucking train.
Yeah.
I love it. Who's the most reasonable people to inform you about how to escape the country? Obviously 15 to 22-year-old random dudes on Discord. The viewers of Johnny Somali are definitely smart enough. I bet his viewers are definitely smart enough to figure out how somebody that is not allowed to leave the country will be able to leave the country. They will figure it out. They're on the case.
Yeah, the train or the fucking bus.
At work, have a good one. Thank you for coming by. Hope you have a good one.
Yeah, and then once you get to take an evening flight, take a flight that leaves late.
Yeah, because if you go late, the police might be asleep, you know? So they won't have any record or any data coming up whenever you try to take it late. Yeah, the police is going to be the EP time. It's EP time, so you should go late. Yeah.
Like 11 p.m. some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yep, where nobody's gonna know. And then
Yeah, nobody.
What you do is you go live when you get to a new country.
You have to go through border control. They're going to stop you. They're investigating you. Like, what? Unfortunately,
What is the odds that the guys that he's talking to has never left their country? I bet it's a pretty big chance for that.
for him, like, Korea is
I've never been to an airport.
The only way out is going through North Korea.
Yeah, just go to North Korea. Because, like, here's the funny thing about the driving from the borders. Because you see, like, you can drive up here. Because you have South Korea, and he's in South Korea, right? And he can drive out of the country. That's a great, take a cab. How about he takes a cab to North Korea? And then he can try to get out of North Korea.
That's not really the place you want to go to. Oh, man. So this guy was saying, like, hey, you should go to what? Jeju? Wait,
how the fuck are you going to get there?
Can you even take the train? That's an island. Huh? Wait a second. Train from Seoul to Jeju.
No, you can take a boat. It's I know this. I know Jeju. It's like a holiday spot in Korea.
Train from Seoul to Jeju. Yeah, no, there's no train that goes to Jeju. He would
No,
have
you
to
can take a
ferry.
boat.
But still,
There's many ferries there. There's also like cargo ships that you can hop on. Yeah.
there's no way he's gonna get onto a ferry undetected. Like, he's not gonna sneak onto it Metal Gear Solid style in a box. Dude, he is cooked here.
And then rinse and repeat. But do not, like, I would get the fuck out of
Because there's no clout more to get in Korea. Like, it's over. Like, it's peak.
Yeah.
Like,
True.
the only thing I can do is
He's
like,
maxed out the clout.
go do a terrorist attack. Like, there's no way to get
Go
more
do a
specific.
terrorist attack.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
These are some good content suggestions there. Yeah, you should pop off before you leave, do a terrorist attack, and then leave Korea. Then you max out the clout.
I mean, you can't say a dumber statement.
Stream today because you can just drag it on for like 5 hours.
This is insane.
Just sit in my room.
This has to be the councils of morons.
I never a desktop stream, I guess. I never done it before. I've never really done that, but
but just like
Bro, it's a little too late for the desktop streams.
But I guess like YouTube, you don't want to lose your channel either, so you can't be like too.
That's gone.
I guess, but
I might show some of those comfort woman memes. I'll show some of those comfort woman memes
Go
and put in the
bomb
Discord.
shit.
I'll write Joel's someone needs to DM me Joel's address in the DM.
Well, you get banned for doxing.
Oh, I can't show address.
I don't think so. No.
Yeah, you will get banned for doxing.
Dude,
Address.
it's baffling he didn't even know that. Good job, dude. What is slightly entertaining to hear is the defeat in his voice. There's nothing more he can do that will actually benefit him more than hurt him, which is exactly how it's supposed to be for this type of streamer. You shouldn't be able to harass and use random people on the street for your own content for profit. It's just a low-life way of making a living, because not only is he being a net negative to society, but he's also inspiring other dumbasses to go be like him. But while they're plotting to leave, the Korean internet community is still hunting him for sport.
Johnny 어딨어?
And this prompted Johnny to make a response video to this.
Hello, the Korean public, the Korean people, everybody chan, let's drink, we'll kick chan. And as you can see, yes, I am still in Korea. As you can see, the Hanguk. I love Korea, and try to find me. I dare you. You never will. So good luck. That's all I want to say to you guys. And I need to address the Korean media. I want to address JTBC News.
He's still there.
For defamation against me. Today, JTBC News.
I thought Asashi was Japanese. So what do you think doing that represents?
That I was guilty of 2 different assault cases. That is not true. I love the Korean police. I respect the Korean police. They've treated me very greatly, and I am complying and working with the Korean police in whatever investigations they have.
Yeah, he's not guilty yet. He's being investigated for all these charges. So at least he is right there. But him saying, oh, come find me, that aged extremely poorly.
I am not guilty of assault. Yoon Suk-ul, I love you. I love you.
What the fuck?
What I love you.
What the fuck?
You guys only saw me dancing with the statue. And honestly, if I could take it back, I won't. How about that? I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. If you want me to apologize and bow down on my knees and apologize,
Dude, this is gonna go so poorly for him in court.
You're gonna kill me? You're gonna kill me for dancing with a metal fucking bronze statue? Get fucking over it. That's what I need to say. You think I'm gonna sit here and make a fake apology, and if you think I'm gonna sit here and like cry about it and make a nonsense?
This dude is literally his own worst nightmare. Like,
obviously he's not talked to a lawyer. Like, this shit is going to be used, translated in court, and show that you have no remorse for your actions, and you're going to be getting the fullest charge possible because of that.
He just made everything so much easier for prosecutors to really put their foot down on him. Oh man, dude. But yeah, you know his statement of, yeah, try to find me. Well, they found him in less than 24 hours.
I think the biggest Christmas gift for us all is that we find out the court case is over and he got 29 years.
Most Andrew Tate possible way, because they used a pizza box to find him, because apparently there was only
no way
24-hour.
No way.
Pizza place.
What is with pizza places finding all these people?
Open around the area that he was. And honestly, I'm extremely impressed with how quickly they found this guy. I mean, just watching this whole situation, you're just like, yeah, this is just the biggest reminder to just treat everyone with respect, and you won't get the Johnny Somali treatment in Korea. It's fairly easy to just walk around and treat people as you want to be treated yourself. He doesn't get that though. But as I said, he was found very quickly and got knocked out again.
Nice. Oh.
I mean, he still has the bandage on his eye from the first time he got knocked out after this.
어디가? Don't touch my shoes. 어디가? Don't touch me, nigga.
어?
Huh?
소만이 어디가?
Yes, sir.
어디 가냐고.
You guys following me crazy? Look at you.
어디가?
어디가? What you mean? 어디가?
어디가?
What is 어디가? Oh. Yo. What is blue?
야. 야.
Oh, he did that right in front of a bunch of police officers. So here's the aftermath of that situation.
Oh, crazy.
So he was knocked to the ground.
Come on in. My hat. 자, 이쪽으로 오세요.
Oh yeah, he's
so
really dizzy
fucked.
from this.
Yeah, he's so fucked.
너 핸드폰이에요? 네? 선생님 유튜브 이거요, 네 거예요. 보실 거예요?
Bro felt like in Oblivion Embassy.
So remember that guy,
sure
because
gonna
the guy
talk
that
like
knocked him
one
out
after
becomes
that hit.
slightly important later on. Because apparently he's a streamer and content creator in Korea, also a veteran. And the Korean community also bailed him out and put him in a 5-star hotel for his service that he just did for his country.
Thank you.
But just to make things
That
even
is
worse for
insane.
him, remember the
W
7-Eleven
Korea.
incident?
You say you should never have kids.
Bro, what the fuck is this guy doing?
He's now being charged for obstruction of business for that stunt. So Gino, who many of you guys remember as the person who snitched on him in Japan, he fled the country and is now safe back in Arizona, where both of these guys are originally from. A bunch of Korean streamers also had a press conference where they all
so they're from Arizona.
police reports against Johnny, and some of them also sued him. So as of the 2nd of November, the most recent charges that are filed against him: convenience store obstruction, urine tested positive for THC, investigation underway for assault, and then you have the deepfake.
Gino dipped out. Like, Gino would be in the same way. Like, he wouldn't be getting convicted as big as Johnny, but he would also be in the same position.
Goes on to say, if found guilty for the drug charges, a maximum sentence is 10 years. He's also on Discord, so he hasn't been officially arrested yet as of the 2nd of November. I'm not sure if that's the case right now or not, but his passport has been taken away and he was banned from leaving the country. As of the 5th of November, they removed his passport, from what I can tell. YouTube has apparently suspended 3 of his channels, and the National Assembly of Korea are now monitoring the situation. So he's now facing 5 years for the THC, 7 years for obstructing the business, and 7 years for the deepfake incident. And then you also have that potential assault charge that could also add 10 years in prison. And that is if he's that unlucky. But as of now, I haven't seen any elaboration for what exactly he did to get that charge. But since all these charges could stack, worst case, he could actually look up to 29 years in prison.
29 years. Holy shit. Like 90% of chat isn't even that old.
For being a complete moron. And since I recorded all of this, he's now came out with this super sarcastic apology that was also—
Bro, we haven't even lived that long, and he's gonna go to jail for 29
aired
years?
on Korean news. So
Oh my
I loaded
God.
up the AI translation tool so we can at least get the gist of what is going on, even though it's pretty botched. So let's see how this came out.
Somali, a YouTuber who has garnered a lot of attention for insulting the Girl of Peace statue, suddenly appeared at the statue in Dobongu, Seoul. Somali, who was accompanied by another YouTuber, did as he was told and
Why did the AI make his voice sound like that?
apologized in Korean, bowing his head.
I am Jamal. Sorry.
It's so botched.
Somali hasn't been seen since he was assaulted for the 3rd time on the XXX of last month and was reportedly persuaded by fellow YouTubers to apologize. Somali appeared to be nervous, a change from his previous live streams. The YouTuber who had punched him last time was also present, and Somali asked him if they were having a conversation or fighting again, and after being told that they weren't, he continued. Somali said he didn't know about the significance of the girl's statue.
That's
and wanted
BS.
to apologize to the Korean.
I doubt that. Like what he did to that statue, he knew 100%.
He said he did it.
Look, he's scared. Of course, he's been beaten up and he's being charged. It took away his passport. He definitely is scared. He better be scared.
Intentional why he decided to do this with the Korean statue. There is no way I believe that he accidentally did this to multiple different comfort lady statues without knowing the meaning of it. He found the statue on purpose. He like hunted down these statues on his own streams. And when some of them were walled off, he was like, uh-oh, gotta find another one. He knew exactly what he was doing.
Did it to entertain his American viewers and only realized he had offended them after seeing their reactions.
Right, yeah. This is not going to help him in court either.
He was just trying to create entertaining content. Not to cause pain, not to get someone in trouble. Jail or cause an assault, he added. As for Somali, he was suspended from leaving the country by police on suspicion of disruption. When confronted with a situation that turned out to be more serious than he intended, Somali apologized. Somali was caught on camera sticking his tongue out and making a V with
this fucking guy.
His fingers in the car on the way home.
Bro, he can't act seriously for one entire day.
Sparking controversy over whether he was sincere.
Exactly. He doesn't care.
Apologizing when things get out of hand, as he has done in previous countries.
Yeah, I'm not buying that. I mean, this guy's whole game is essentially, how much can I ruin my own life? That's essentially what he's playing right now. But from what I can tell, this apology was arranged by a Korean influencer by the name of Vivian and her boyfriend, who is a black dude living in Korea. This is relevant because they are apparently frustrated with Johnny because they believe his behavior and actions ruin the perception of black people in Korea.
It ruins perception of every tourist in Korea, and probably worse for black people because Somali is skin color is black. Like it ruins the perception of any tourist. Like look at Japan, they don't even want any tourists that speak fluently Japanese there at this point. Like people are pissed about this kind of disrespect. Everybody is annoyed.
Korea. And this is apparently why they arranged this apology to try and fix that. But I guess they're not familiar enough with Johnny because they didn't think he wouldn't lie and make a joke out of the entire situation like he does with every other situation. Obviously, this whole arrangement seems to have backfired on both them and also Johnny, because this won't help him in court either. Overall, I mean, this story is just, it's so complicated to cover because the main news sources are either in Korean or Japanese, and clearly I'm heavily relying on translation tools to get the accurate information. So to reiterate, he hasn't been charged with anything yet. He's just facing a whole plethora of charges. But obviously he is innocent until proven guilty in a court of law, even though he live streamed himself doing most of the things he's charged for. The only thing that I couldn't really find any more details on is the alleged assault charge. But the dude just proves over and over again that he will not stop until he actually receives some sort of repercussions for his own actions. So will Korea follow through with that? Who knows? I guess only time will tell, but we will be here to cover it. Okay, so after that recording, I did end up finding the original recording of this apology, which is in English, which makes things infinitely easier for us to understand. So let's take a look at that here.
소말리만 사과하자. 앵크. 고마워. 때리러 온 게 아니고. 진짜 잘했어. 소말리. 우리 그냥 토킹, okay?
Yeah, we can talk. You don't need to fight. No fight. Okay, I'll say right now, I want to apologize to the Korean people. I was not aware of the significance of the statue. I was trying to get, you know what I mean? It was just entertainment for my audience. We're from America. We really don't know much about the Comfort Woman or much about the statue where we're from. So when I saw this statue, I came upon it on my stream. At first, I really didn't know what it was.
This dude is such a liar.
From the Korean people.
Bro, look at all of their they know fucking he's lying.
I see that it really hurt you guys, and my
just a prank, bro.
was not to cause this kind of system. My intention was to come here, do my live streams, make content, and be funny. It wasn't.
This is your content. What are you talking about?
Or get anybody in trouble, or make anybody go to jail, or catch assault cases or stuff like this. You know what I mean? Because that's when it's going too far.
Yeah.
Truly, it's a hurtful thing. It's something that hurts the Korean pride and the Korean culture. In America, we have a different kind of comedy, and we have a different kind of culture in America. And
you wouldn't do that stuff here either, though.
Where this kind
you
of
mean the live stream thingy that they're doing?
Let's do it.
Yes.
Okay. I'm open to it.
The girl's so sad. Of course she's kind of sad because, like, listen, she's Korean, right? And I think that in many Asian countries, it's frowned upon. It's not really, but kind of is, to find yourself a partner that is an outsider, that is basically not ethnically from their country. So you go to Japan, it's kind of like frowned upon. Like, give me an example for it. Like, if you have a kid that is not, has black hair, brown eyes, they will most of the time be bullied. People worry about these kind of scenario because of different racial things that family members that are like, for example, their father or mother are kind of worried of their grandchildren because of these reasons, because there are still some subtle racism in their countries. And it's kind of dimming down, but I think it's still an issue. Last time I talked to, I know at least in Japan, last time I talked to a friend, she moved to China. Funny enough, she and her husband is, she's like Norwegian Iraqi, and her husband is Japanese. They got a child, and basically their child is more like, looks a little bit, it looks like they're mixed. And because their worries and concern about like the upbringing in school and stuff like that, they kind of, and the fact that they're like interracial, they moved to China instead because they felt like it would be easier, at least in the area they moved into, which is also a different discussion. But yeah, so my point is that she already has this backlash, right? And then this fucking guy is coming in and making it worse, making it seem like it's like everyone that are not like everyone from the West are fucking a menace. So obviously this is making her like the perception of her boyfriend as well worse, because he's not from Korea. So that's the point. Like, she's fucking mad. She's annoyed that the perception of Westerners are even worse now because of this guy.
Let's do it. Yes. Okay. I'm open to it.
Can you guys tell me a little bit more of the history of the statue? Because I haven't done too much research.
Okay, he got it. So.
He knows exactly what it is and what it's for.
I think killing and assault is too far.
Right.
But I do see where they're coming from, and I see how it hurt them as a country and it hurt their pride. And it wasn't my intention when I first came here. You know, I wanted to come here. When I first came to South Korea, I'm not gonna lie.
Exactly, will reinforce racism through the Korean and black people. In Korea and Japan, I don't know about China at all. I have no idea. But I know that racism, they are racist, and it's slowly dwindled down. It has only become a little bit better because there's a lot of Western come in, a lot of people finding interest in their culture, and it's kind of been migrating a little bit better. And it seems like they've been like more nationally around the world as well. Like, you see how anime and K-pop, J-pop, movies, series, stuff like that are more like integrated in the Western like stuff, and people are more enjoying and consuming it. It's been more spread. Western medium as well has been spread to Japan and Korea, so it's coming in more normalized. But the racism is still there, and whenever you have people like that make this fucking are completely insane, while it's kind of slow, like dwindling down, it kind of backtracks a bit, and it's a shame.
Like, a lot of my other content before the statue incident has been great.
Yeah, I know.
Koreans have treated me great. Like, I've had nights out drinking with Koreans, partying with Koreans, and they've showed me the utmost hospitality and respect. So honestly, that I hit a nerve this much, I think it's good to be a man and apologize for what I've done.
Yeah, I mean, come on. This is just a rinse and repeat of his apology tour in Japan once he realized he was actually facing some serious time, because he did the exact same thing. He uploaded this apology video trying to fake this whole sincere attitude that he was genuinely sorry. But in reality, as soon as he got off, he removed the apology video from his channel and just continued the same behavior. He's not sorry. He's sorry that he was caught and might actually have to deal with some serious consequences here. Also,
of course, he does not give a fuck. It's all about the fact that he got caught with it and is facing punishment. He doesn't give a shit.
For seeing the introduction of this video, yeah, ignore my hair sticking out there. Man, that was annoying. What a frustrating thing.
Ooh,
let's get through the video. Then on top of that,
time to read through the video.
Can actually revoke his passport according to the YouTube attorney legal mindset.
If the department is informed by appropriate foreign government authority or international organization that the
Johnny Trail broadcast, oh my god, imagine if his trial was broadcasted. That would be so good. That would be so. Is this Dan?
Applicant is
no, it's the legal mindset. It's the VTuber dude.
Subject to arrest, subject of a warrant for arrest for a felony. So
why are you yelling at us? I don't know. He's mad.
So when Korea arrests him for a felony, they can revoke his passport. Right there under D. That's what I was looking for.
So even if he somehow gets out of this self-inflicted mess, he might have to retire from being a travel nuisance streamer. This situation is just baffling to me because we've essentially watched this guy over the span of a little bit over a year permanently destroy his own career in life for internet attention. And it's also the worst type of internet attention because most of his viewers, they were rooting for his downfall. They hate him. And the whole situation is just... it's wild. It's just an unbelievably stupid story. We also just dropped some new mats on mat.city, which I'll be linking in the top description down below. We just dropped Boston. We've recently dropped Washington, D.C., and we have many more cities to come very shortly. But other than that, it feels great being back. I hate being sick, and I hate that my whole family was sick at the same time. But now we're healthy and back better than ever, baby, because we're going to be posting a whole lot of content. And I'll see you guys next video. Peace.
Yeah, they should totally stream his trial. I think it would be the best content we could get in Christmas. I think for Christmas, everybody wants to see the Johnny Somali trial live stream. That would be great. W video, that was such a fucking good video. Holy shit. I hope he gets the full punishment because this guy fucking deserve it. I think he definitely deserve it, and they should set an example on using him because I can't see anyone else in the world that is more deserving than being used as an example. My God. Anyways, if you like this video, like the video itself, sub to the channel if you want to watch more reacting. Come by my Twitch channel on twitch.tv/Adley if you only yap with me live. Tell me down below, what do you think? What do you think about John and Samal? Do you think they're too harsh? 29 years, is it too much? What's your thoughts on it? Share me down below. I'm very excited. I'm very excited to hear it, but I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.